Everyone knows the dual blades are weapons that can attack really fast, dealing massive amounts of damage. Most people use it as a standard critical damage build, but what if we use it in a different way? Punishing Draw is a skill that makes every draw attack have stun damage. You pair it up with dual blades and its max gauge draw attacks, and you have a new gimmicky but fun build. Just be aware that if you want to knock out the monster more than one time before it dies, you have to have the Slugger skill active. Otherwise, it will take an eternity. Listen, this channel is all about having fun, so what better way to show you how to have fun than doing something that is completely out of the meta. So, without further ado, pick up your weapons and let's get on to the video. Look, I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. This build doesn't work on all monsters. It's best used for monsters whose head is easily reached, such as Ratalas and Raytheon. But if you're brave enough, you can try it on any other monster. Let me know how that panel for you in the comments below. Dual blades have an extremely easy curve to learn, in contrast to other weapons, so you can pick them up pretty much in any hunt. In addition to feeling like freaking Captain Levi, you also have a plethora of combos to choose from. And in Wilds, a new dodging mechanic that rewards you for perfectly timing your evades. Pacing yourself is crucial to succeed with this weapon. What you want to do is to keep your Demon Rush activated. It's the little bar underneath your sharpness. Once you fill it up, you enter Demon Rush state, and every dodge attack becomes this flurry of blows. And yes, every attack has stun properties. Knocking out the monster is one of the best status conditions you can inflict on a monster, aside from paralysis of course, because not only allows you to have more time getting hits in, it also makes the monster more susceptible to entering exhaust state. Stuff like this is mostly attributed to the hammer or hunting horn, but who needs those big weapons when monster can catch these hands? As for the hunt, whenever you are hunting flying monsters like this flaming Dorito, always bring flashbangs, because while he is in the air, you can knock him down by throwing one. This is extremely beneficial with this build because it gives access to the head. Remember to always keep an eye on monster attacks and pace yourself, especially with the dual blades. You'll always have the chance to dodge every single attack with the new mechanic, but why do that when you can just, take hits like I'm taking right here? If it was any other monster, I would have been in trouble, so it's better just to actually pace yourself and learn the monster's moves as much as possible. But yeah, the Ratalis is actually really annoying to fight because he's always flying all the time, and I'm just glad that this is the normal Ratalis. Of course, in this video he's tempered, but he's the normal one and not the Azurus Ratalis or the Silver Ratalis. Those guys, I swear, they will always try to hug the this guy as much as possible. But normal Ratalis is actually quite manageable. It's amazing how far these monsters, well, this monster in particular, has come throughout the years, from being the main boss of the first game to actually just, just being punchy bag pretty much, especially when most of his moves hasn't been updated for a while. I mean, he has been doing some good stuff right now, some new stuff, but it's just easier. Maybe because I've been playing this franchise for a long time right now, that I pretty much understand how the game works. That needless to say that Monster Hunter Wilds is by far the easier game to get into than the other franchise. If you actually started playing Monster Hunter back in the era where you couldn't move after drinking a potion, or you basically were punished by pretty much everything the environment had to offer, like for example, climbing up some vines and just getting knocked out by a freaking Anteca or a wild boar, down all the way down, so you can spend another a minute or two climbing up again. Those were the days, I remember. Nostalgia aside, yeah, this is not the best gameplay to show dodging mechanics and stuff like that, because I'm not focusing on it. I'm mostly focusing on showing you the build, but if you want to optimize it as much as possible, you actually can kind of want to learn the pattern of the monsters and just dodge properly. One of the things that I didn't mention is that if you're struggling for to maintain your demon rush skill, all you have to do is just basically pop a wound, and that will actually pretty much restore your demon rush as much as possible. And with this weapon, you can actually get as many wounds as possible in a monster, with a few exceptions, of course. But it opens it up as much. So keep an eye on your demon gouge all the time, and most of the time you want to you want to enter that demon rush almost every time. One of the things that this weapon was famous for back in the day was the consumption of stamina, because of course whilst you are in demon rush, your stamina depletes all the time, making so that the maximum might skill is kind of useless with this weapon. It's really difficult to actually put it into the gameplay. And here I just knocked him out of the air before he could leave, and basically I just stun lock him with breaking his parts. Unfortunately, you don't want to like break them that fast, because if you didn't know, the wound mechanics of this game is that if there is a temper wound on a monster, you can pretty much pop it, and once it pops, the monster is guaranteed to be knocked down. So that's one way to actually keep your hunts alive. But yeah, one of the most infuriating things about this game, and I swear it's in this game by itself, monsters tend to flee a lot. I don't remember it being that annoying as any other Monster Hunter games. By the way, I should have just dropped the boulder in this stage. I just forgot that I had it available for me. But either way, I'm trying to knock him out of the air because he's just annoying. And by doing so, you have to hit perhaps the legs and the tail. As you can see, now he's staggered and he falls down. It's one way to hunt him. I recommend doing so because he's really annoying. But at this point, it's a pretty much done deal. The monster is just easy, especially with this weapon and the dragon affinity. He's very weak to dragons, so keep an eye on that. And because that hunt was actually quite, ended up quite fast, I decided to actually do another hunt. And if by this point in the video you're still here, might as well leave a like and subscribe. It helps out a lot to the channel, especially since I'm starting up as a new person. And yeah, it's gonna take a while before I actually get an audience. So I just hope that it comes sooner than later. I'm gonna be doing other games, not just Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is one of my favorite franchises, so that's why I'm putting it as the mascot of the game, of the channel. But I'm gonna have other games such as Pokemon and other game reviews. If you didn't saw my first video I ever made, I made a 100 hunts video of the Sword and Shield, where I use weapons that I haven't used in Wilds before, and pretty much haven't used since Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. So please watch that video if you're interested. It's highly edited. It took over 40 hours or so of editing, and keep in mind I work a 9 to 5, so it takes a while to actually get these videos. And yeah, I just hope that my channel can grow. I can grow as an editor. I'm not very good at commentating. I don't know if you noticed that. English is also not my first language, so it's kind of hard to keep that in mind. But with that being said, keep your eyes on more gameplay to come. It's not just going to be Monster Hunter. I'm gonna be branching out to other content that I love. Also, mostly it's not going to be PvP. I don't play too much PvP games. It's just not something I do. But I will be perhaps doing a review on those games. I'm not gonna be making gameplays of it. Perhaps just one video, a highly edited video. Also keep an eye that every single month a new highly edited video will come out, especially since I can't actually do more than that, mostly because, well, I have another job. So yeah, if you can help me out, I would highly appreciate it by sharing this video as well. So yeah, in this part I was trying to actually get him knocked out with the punishing draw skill, but you see my cat actually paralyzed him out of it. I'm not gonna complain about it as much as you think, because, well, honestly, paralyzing a monster is helpful, but it's not as helpful as trying to get a video out of and showcasing this build. But yeah, the Raytheon, it's almost the same fight as the Ratalas, and in this moment I'm trying to actually get a wound in the head while he's flying so that I can throw it on the ground, because it's gonna look cool. But yeah, the fight is almost the same as the Ratalas. The only difference is that she has a poison attack on her tail that you see right now. If that hits you, she is going to poison you, and yeah, that's gonna be hard. Normal Retian poison is not that bad. Later installment, which I know is gonna come, because every single time they are put in a game, the other counter the other suspicious comes into the play too. So the gold Raytheon is by far the worst when it comes to poison. But yeah, the Raytheon is just, it's just as easy as Rathal's. They both have the same weaknesses, such as the head being so reachable, and as well as being susceptible to flashbangs. So that's that. And the tail attack, you kind of want to break the tail as fast as possible early in the hunt, as much as you can, because that would severely limit the range as to which she can hit you. She can still poison you, but she won't be able to reach you as much as she does when her tail is like that. And if you saw there, I'm showing the dodging mechanics of the dual blades. It's kind of overpowered. I can't wait to make another 100 hunt videos and use this weapon. It's quite fun, actually. So yeah, I've been using these weapons, and been having a lot of fun on it. But I'm trying to grow a channel, and it works. Now here I did what I wasn't supposed to do. I let my Demon Rush gauge fall down, and I'm paying the price for it. I don't have the draw attacks anymore, so there you go. I have to actually spend a hunt trying to get it back up, and the way to do it is as fast as possible. There are other skills that allow you to use it, and of course the most meta will be maybe the focus skill or the power prolonger skill, which allows you to do that. But with this build, it's kind of hard to put those pieces in and have everything. I kind of wanted to have draw attack as well, because drawing that, I'm doing a draw attack. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing another video of other weapons. Let's see if it works out. But so far, the hunt is going well. It's actually quite nice. But one of the things, like I mentioned previously, it's just annoying that they leave so fast. But in this case, she's almost dead, so of course she's leaving. It wasn't that terrible in this fight, and she died faster than Ratalis, which is interesting. Now, one of the things that you don't have with the dual blades is the power up attack, the wake up power attack. But hey, it is what it is. I'm using my what is it called? The specialized tool, my mantle, so that if I get hit, I don't get knocked out. But so far, I haven't been knocked out because she's been focusing on throwing fireballs all the time. So yeah, all that matters is just to dodge attacks and just wait for the proper opportunity. And this weapon provides that. It consumes a lot of stamina, but it provides that. Now, my cat just put a chuck trap. This cat has been on point with the paralysis and stuff like that, so I can't really blame it. But more often than not, you get killed by those things. Like, for example, have you guys ever been killed by the Segareth? Because I tried to call him while I'm in the ground, and then the monster attacks, and the Segareth just pushed me towards the attack, which is interesting. It has happened multiple times. But yeah, this hunt is coming almost to an end. What I can say about it is that you need to try this build. It's quite interesting, especially if you're with other people and nobody has a hammer. They're gonna ask themselves, how the hell did this monster got knocked out? I can just picture it. So let me know in the comments below if you enjoy this build or not. It just happens, and this is the mechanic I was talking about, exhaust. Mostly, when that happens, monsters are susceptible to a lot of things. Paralysis lasts longer, poison lasts longer, and stuff like that. And in this case, KOs last longer. But I cut the tail. You want to do that early in the game, not now. But hey, it's damage, and damage is like that. So yeah, that's the end of the hunt and the video. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like. See you guys on the next one.